Esteemed shareholders, CMD and directors, a good morning and a very warm welcome to the 61st annual general meeting of your company. I'm Yogesh R. Chabra, Company Secretary of your company. As per Article 47 of the Article of Association of the company, Chairman of the directors shall be entitled to take chair in the annual general meeting of the company. So I request our CMD, Shri K. Sadashiv Murthy, to preside over the meeting. Thank you, sir. Members are requested to take note of the following for smooth conduct of the meeting. The facility of attending this AGM through video conferencing mode is being available on first come first served basis. All members who have joined the meeting have been placed on mute by default. Once the question and answer session starts, the name of the speaker shareholders shall be announced who had registered themselves to speak at the meeting. Facility of e-voting at the AGM for shareholders who have not cast their votes through remote e-voting has been activated with the commencement of the meeting and is available till conclusion of the meeting. In terms of the MCA and SEBI circulars regarding conduct of the meeting through VC, whereby physical attendance of the members at the meeting has been dispensed with, there is no requirement of appointment of proxies, and accordingly, the facility for appointment of proxy has not been made available for this meeting. Pursuant to sections 171 and 189 of the Companies Act 2013, Register of Directors and KMPs and their shareholding and the Register of Contracts and Arrangements in which directors are interested are available in electronic mode for inspection at the meeting. Now I would request Chairman Sir to start the proceedings.
Namaskar. Dear members and distinguished guests, I welcome you all on the occasion of 61st Annual General Meeting of the company. I welcome you all. I take this opportunity to include the fellow members of the board, to introduce the fellow members of the board who are present here. To my right, Dr. Yogesh R. Chabra, Company Secretary. Mrs. Aarti Bhatnagar, Special Secretary and Financial Advisor. Government Nominee Director. Shri Vijay Mittal, Joint Secretary, Government Nominee Director. Shri Ramesh Patle Mavaskar, Independent Director. Shri Ashok Aseri, Independent Director. And Shri Ashish Chaturvedi, Independent Director. To my left, Shri Rajesh Kumar Dwivedi, Director Finance. Shri Krishna Kumar Thakur, Director Human Resources. Shri Tejinder Gupta, Director Power. Mrs. Bani Verma, Director Industrial Systems and Products. And Shri S.M. Ramanathan, Director Engineering, Research and Development. Shri Ramesh Patle Mavaskar, Chairperson of Board Level Audit Committee and Nomination and Remuneration Committee, and Shri Ashok Aseri, Chairperson of Stakeholders Relationship Committee, are present at the annual general meeting. Shri Vijay Mittal, Joint Secretary, MHI Government Nominee on the board, is also the representative of President of India, representing 63.17% of the total paid up equity share capital of the company. Representatives of her joint statutory auditors, Shri Kamal Kumar Chanduka and Shri Prabhat Kumar Panda of Messrs. ABP and Associates, Shri Raghavendra Goyal of Messrs. PSMG and Associates, and our lead cost auditor, Shri Vijayan Sharma of Messrs. Vijayan Sharma and Company, are also present at the meeting. Shri Akhil Rohtagi, Practicing Company Secretary of Messrs. Akhil Rohtagi and Company, Secretarial Auditor, and Shri Sachin Agarwal, Practicing Company Secretary of Messrs. Agarwal S and Associates, Scrutinizer for the remote e-voting and e-voting at the AGM for the 61st AGM, are also present at the meeting. As informed by Company Secretary, I declare that as per the Section 103 of the Companies Act 2013 and MCA Circular dated 5th May 2020, requisite quorum is present, and as such the meeting is in order. The annual report along with notice and instructions for e-voting have already been sent to all the members through email as permitted under the law, and the same is also available on the website of the company and stock exchanges. Further, all efforts feasible under the circumstances have been taken by the company to enable members to participate and vote on the items being considered in the meeting. Members who have registered themselves as speakers can raise queries related to the items of the notice. However, the company reserves the right to restrict the number of questions and number of speakers depending upon the availability of time as appropriate for smooth conduct of the AGM. Now, with the consent of all the members, I take the notice of this meeting as read, as the same has already been sent to the members through email. There are 10 agenda items as per the notice. I would further like to inform that the director's report and auditor's account for the year ending 31st March 25 have already been circulated to the shareholders, and with your permission, I shall take them as read. Further, there is no qualification given by the statutory audits and there are nil comments from CAG auditors. Now, Company Secretary will read out the observation in the Secretarial Audit Report and management reply thereon.
The secretarial audit report contains two observations which are as follows. Observation is during the period under review, the number of independent directors on the board of the company was less than half of the total strength of the board as required under Regulation 17(1) of the SEBI listing regulations, Para 314 of the DP guidelines on corporate governance, and Section 149(4) of the Companies Act 2013. Further, the company did not have an independent woman director during the time period 13th April 2024 to 31st March 2025 as required under Regulation 17(1) of the SEBI listing regulations and Section 149(1) of the Companies Act 2013. The second observation is during the time period from 2nd November 2024 to 28 March 2025, composition of the audit committee and the nomination and remuneration committee were not in accordance with regulations 18(1) and 18(2) and 19 respectively of the SEBI listing regulations, Para 411 and 4.4 and 5.1 respectively of the DP guidelines on corporate governance, and sections 177(2) and 178(1) respectively of the Companies Act 2013, due to only one independent director remaining on the board of the company during the said period. The secretarial auditor has also noted in his report the explanation given by the company that BHEL being a government company, all the directors are appointed by the President of India, acting through administrative ministry, and as such appointment of requisite number of independent directors is beyond the control of the company. Further, the company has been in constant communication with its administrative ministry requesting for appointment of independent directors on its board so as to ensure compliance with corporate governance norms enunciated under the SEBI listing regulations, DP guidelines on corporate governance, and Companies Act 2013. With effect from 29 March 2025, two independent directors were appointed on the board, and the audit committee and nomination and remuneration committee were also reconstituted in compliance with the legal provisions. Further management reply on this is, the management noted the observations regarding vacancies of independent director and explained that the matter of filling up of the same is under process at the end of Government of India. Now I request Chairman Sir to take up the Chairman's speech, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed shareholders, good morning and a very warm welcome to 61st Annual General Body Meeting of Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited. It is both an honor and a privilege to address you today as we reflect on our journey last year. The year 24-25 has been a steadily and encouraging one for the company. Your company recorded improvements across key business segments aided by a stable economic environment. With receipt of 14.6 gigawatt coal-based power project orders, your company has retained its leadership position in Indian power equipment sector while continuing to strengthen its capabilities with a focus on operational efficiency and long-term preparedness. Let me begin by highlighting some of the major milestones and accomplishments. We recorded our highest ever order inflow of 92,535 crores in financial year 24-25 and closed the year with a record outstanding order book of rupees 1,96,328 crores, providing strong revenue visibility. In the power sector, we secured orders worth 81,349 crores from public and private utilities. The industry sector secured rupees 11,001 crores of orders, including a landmark 800 kV 6,000 megawatt HVDC project for the Khavda-Nagpur link. Our revenue from operations grew by 19% to rupees 28,339 crores with an EBITDA of rupees 1,745 crores and profit after tax of rupees 513 crores. In project execution, about 8.1 gigawatt of capacity addition, commissioning, synchronization was achieved in domestic and overseas market. Through procurement consolidation, vendor expansion, engineering optimization, we have achieved over 3 percentage point reduction in direct material cost as percentage of gross revenue. These results emphasize our commitment to performance excellence and operational discipline. Our technological capabilities continue to be a differentiator in the market. We are upgrading our existing products and also developing new products to address upcoming opportunities. We have commissioned first upgraded super rapid gun mount onboard INS Nilgiri, strengthening our defense portfolio. Developed and tested India's highest rated 240 megawatt Francis turbine model for NHPC's Dibang hydro project. Supplied a trimetallic fractioner column for HPCL's Rajasthan refinery, demonstrating a fabrication capability for critical process equipment. Country's focus on energy security for supporting economic growth has led to the revival of thermal power sector. Your company has responded with enhanced EPC readiness, standardized design templates, and strengthened vendor ecosystems to meet this increasing demand. We made notable progress in nuclear power sector with delivery of 45th steam generator for GHAVP nuclear power plant. With India targeting 100 gigawatt of nuclear capacity by 2047, we remain well positioned through our expertise in steam generators and turbine systems. In a significant development, we have partnered with Coal India Limited and incorporated a JV company, Bharat Coal Gasification and Chemicals Limited, a strategic move aimed at developing domestic coal to chemical capacity and reducing import dependency for fertilizer and industrial feedstocks. The company signed strategic partnership arrangements in key areas, including rail transportation, renewables, and defense systems, to support diversification goals and long-term growth. As we pursue our business excellence, we remain deeply committed to our sustainability goals. During the year, we achieved a 7% reduction in emission intensity, expanded our captive solar generation to 42 megawatt, planted over 85,000 samplings under our green initiative. 2 additional manufacturing units of BHEL achieved Green Co certification by CIA, taking the total to 7 with formal environmental ratings. We are committed to ensuring effective compliance with corporate government norms and uphold strong governance practice with a view to protect the interest of all stakeholders. In closing, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our customers, business partners, Ministry of Heavy Industries, the Board of Directors, employees, and most importantly, you, our shareholders, for your steadfast support and trust. With a solid order book, sharper execution, strategic clarity, your company is well positioned to address national priorities and deliver long-term value. Thank you once again for your attention. Now taking the proceedings further, with respect to e-voting, in line with the MC and SEBI regulations, the company has arranged for e-voting at AGM on all agenda items to be passed at the meeting as per AGM notice. Any query with regard to agenda items will be taken after the company secretary explains the procedure for e-voting on agenda items at the AGM. Now, company secretary will explain the procedure for e-voting.
Thank you, sir. Pursuant to the provisions of Section 108 and other applicable provisions, if any, of the Companies Act 2013, read with Companies Management and Administration Rules 2014, as amended, and Regulation 44 of the SEBI Listing Regulations 2015, the company had provided remote e-voting facility to its members on NSDL e-voting platform in respect of businesses to be transacted at the annual general meeting. The remote e-voting period commenced on 16th August 2025 at 9 a.m. and ended on 18th August 2025 at 5 p.m. Further, as mentioned, the company has also arranged for e-voting at the AGM. Shri Sachin Agarwal, practicing company secretary of Messrs. Agarwal S and Associates, has been appointed as the scrutinizer by the board for scrutinizing the remote e-voting process and e-voting at the AGM. It is requested that only those shareholders who have not cast their vote by remote e-voting should cast their vote by e-voting at the AGM. The combined result of remote e-voting and e-voting at the AGM will be put up on the company website within the statutory period. Subject to receipt of sufficient votes, the resolution shall be deemed to be passed on the date of this annual general meeting. Now I would be reading the resolutions proposed to be passed in this meeting. Item number 1 is adoption of annual financial statements. Resolved that the audited standalone and consolidated financial statements of the company for the financial year ended 31st March 2025, together with the board's report and auditor's report there and comments of the Comptroller and Auditor General of India, be and are hereby adopted. Item number 2 is a declaration of dividend for the financial year 2024-25. Resolved that a final dividend at 25%, that is rupees 0.50 per share of rupees 2 each, on the paid up equity share capital of rupees 696.41 crore as recommended by the board of directors be and is hereby declared out of the profits of the company for the year 2024-25, and the same be paid pursuant to the provisions of the Companies Act 2013. Item number 3 is a reappointment of Shri Tejinder Gupta as director. Resolved that Shri Tejinder Gupta DIN 10327530, who retires by rotation and being eligible offers himself for reappointment, be and is hereby reappointed as director of the company. Item number 4, reappointment of Ms. Bani Verma as director. Resolved that Ms. Bani Verma DIN 10337787, who retires by rotation and being eligible offers herself for reappointment, be and is hereby reappointed as director of the company. Item number 5, authorizing board of directors for fixation of remuneration for auditors for financial year 2025-26. Resolved that pursuant to provisions of section 139(5) read with section 142 of the Companies Act 2013, the board of directors of the company be and is hereby authorized to fix the remuneration of the auditors of the company appointed by the Comptroller and Auditor General of India for the year 2025-26. Item number 6, ratification of remuneration of cost auditors. Resolved that pursuant to the provisions of section 148 and other applicable provisions of the Companies Act 2013 read with the Companies Audit and Auditors Rules 2014, including any statutory modifications or reenactments thereof for the time being in force, the remuneration of the cost auditors, that is rupees 15.76 lakhs, appointed by the board of directors of the company to conduct the audit of cost records of the company for the financial year ending on 31st March 2026, as set out in the statement annexed to the notice convening this meeting, be and is hereby ratified by the shareholders of the company. Resolved further that the board of directors of the company be and is hereby authorized to do all such acts, deeds and things as may be considered necessary, proper or expedient to give effect to this resolution. Item number 7, appointment of secretarial auditor. Resolved that pursuant to the provisions of section 204 of the Companies Act 2013 read with rule 9 of the company's appointment and remuneration of managerial personnel rules 2014 and regulation 24A of the SEBI listing obligation and disclosure requirements regulations 2015, along with other applicable statutory provisions, appointment of Messrs. Akhil Rohtagi and Company, practicing company secretaries with ICSI registration code P1995DE072900 as secretarial auditors of the company be and is hereby approved for a period of 5 years, that is from FY 2025-26 to FY 2029-30, on the terms and conditions, that is already contracted balance tenure up to financial year 2026-27, extended up to financial year 2029-30, as approved by the board of directors. Resolved further that the board of directors of the company be and is hereby authorized to do all such acts, deeds and things as may be considered necessary, proper or expedient to give effect to this resolution. Item number 8, appointment of Shri Ashok Kumar Aseri as independent director. Resolved that Shri Ashok Kumar Aseri DIN 09405164, who was appointed as an additional director pursuant to Article 67(4) of the Articles of Association of the company read with sections 149 and section 161(1) of the Companies Act 2013 with effect from 29 March 2025 to hold office up to the date of this annual general meeting, and in respect of whom the company has received a notice in writing from the director himself pursuant to the provisions of section 161 of the Companies Act 2013, be and is hereby appointed as an independent director of the company in line with applicable statutory provisions. Item number 9 is appointment of Shri Ashish Chaturvedi as independent director. Resolved that Shri Ashish Chaturvedi DIN 0053461, who was appointed as an additional director pursuant to Articles 67(4) of the Article of Association of the company read with sections 149 and 161(1) of the Companies Act 2013 with effect from 29th March 2025 to hold office up to the date of this annual general meeting, and in respect of whom the company has received a notice in writing from the director himself pursuant to the provisions of sections 161 of the Companies Act 2013 be and is hereby appointed as an independent director of the company in line with applicable statutory provisions. Item number 10, appointment of Shri Serugulathur Mahadevan Ramanathan as director. Resolved that Shri Serugulathur Mahadevan Ramanathan DIN 11084884, who was appointed as an additional director pursuant to Article 67(4) of the Articles of Association of the company, read with Section 161(1) of the Companies Act 2013, with effect from 30th April 2025, to hold office up to the date of this annual general meeting, and in respect of whom the company has received a notice in writing from the director himself pursuant to the provisions of Section 161 of the Companies Act 2013, be and is hereby appointed as director of the company in line with applicable statutory provisions, liable to retire by rotation. Now I would request Chairman Sir to explain the objective and implication of these resolutions.
Resolutions 1 to 5 pertains to ordinary business, which includes adoption of annual financial statements, that is audited standalone and consolidated financial statements of the company for the financial year ended 31st March 25. Approval and declaration of dividend for financial year 24-25. Reappointment of directors retiring by rotation, Shri Tejendra Gupta, Director Power, and Mrs. Bani Verma, Director IS&P, who retires by rotation and being eligible for offer themselves for reappointment, and the authorizing board of directors for fixation of remuneration of the auditors of the company appointed by CAG of India for year 25-26. Resolution 6 pertains to special business to ratify the remuneration of cost auditors for the financial year 25-26. Resolution number 7 pertains to special business for the appointment of Messrs. Akhil Rohtagi and Company, practicing company secretaries as secretarial audit. Special resolution number 8 and 9 pertains to a special business to appointment of Shri Ashok Aseri and Shri Ashish Chaturvedi as directors who were appointed as additional directors since the last AGM. Resolution number 10 pertains to special business to appoint Shri S.M. Ramanathan as director, who has appointed as additional director since the last AGM. Explanatory statement including brief profile of directors proposed for appointment and reappointment for the special business are already available in the notice to the AGM, which is also annexed in annual report. Now I will take the views, queries from the shareholders who have registered themselves as speaker and will respond at the end. Company secretary may request the speaker, the shareholders, to raise their queries.
Sir, we have the moderator, Mr. Utkarsh Gupta from National Securities Depository Limited. We have the moderator, Mr. Utkarsh Gupta from National Securities Depository Limited for the Q&A session. I would request the moderator to connect the shareholder one by one. So, Mr. Utkarsh Gupta, can you start with connecting Mr. Ajay Kumar Jain?
मिस्टर अजय कुमार बोल रहा हूँ। आपको सर आवाज आ रही है?
हाँ जी।
Yes, yes, we can hear you, sir. हाँ, नमस्कार चेयरमैन सर, मैं दिल्ली से अजय कुमार जैन, कंपनी का शेयर होल्डर बोल रहा था।
नमस्कार।
मीटिंग स्टार्ट होने से पहले जो हम वीडियो देख रहे थे और जो लास्ट में जो स्लाइड्स था उसमें जो हमारी कंपनी का मोटो था, विकसित भारत के निर्माण की गति। तो मेरे आदरणीय चेयरमैन साहब ने अपनी जो स्पीच स्टार्ट करी और उसको सुनने के बाद लगा कि वो बिल्कुल सार्थक सिद्ध हुआ सर, क्योंकि आपका विजन और वर्किंग जो शैली है काम करने की, उसका परिणाम है हाईएस्ट ऑर्डर बुक है सर, रेवेन्यू भी 19% बढ़ गया है, प्रॉफिट भी है, कॉस्ट सबसे अच्छी बात है आपने कॉस्ट रिड्यूस जो 3% करी है वो हमारी कंपनी की। हेलो,
हाँ आवाज आ रही है जी।
हाँ सर, वो हमारी कंपनी के लिए आने वाले समय में मार्जिन पे अच्छा प्रभाव डालेगी सर। और सबसे अच्छी बात जो आपकी चेयरमैन स्पीच में आपने कवर किया, डिफेंस सेक्टर में हमारी कंपनी का जो एंट्री है वो भी आजकल हर कंपनी डिफेंस सेक्टर में प्रभावी हो रही है, तो मेरी कंपनी का प्रयास उसके लिए भी बहुत अच्छा लगा। और सोलर तो हमारी कंपनी ने वक्त के हिसाब से उसके अंदर भी एक अच्छा प्रभावशाली डाला। तो इससे तो ये महसूस होता है कि सर आने वाले समय में जो आपने लास्ट ईयर भी एजीएम कवर करी थी और जो विजन और प्रोजेक्ट्स दिए थे उसका रिफ्लेक्शन हमें 2024-25 की वित्त वर्ष के अंदर देखने को मिला। और जो आज आपने अपनी चेयरमैन स्पीच में कवर किया है, तो आने वाला समय मेरे को लगता है कि एज ए शेयर होल्डर कंपनी की तरफ से कोई ना कोई अच्छा स्पेशल डिविडेंड या अन्य कोई समाचार आने वाले समय में हमें मिल सकता है। क्योंकि आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी का जो विजन है विकसित भारत, और उसमें मेरी कंपनी सबसे ज्यादा सहायक है। मंत्री जी का भी जो सहयोग परामर्श समय समय पे मिलता रहता है, वह मेरी कंपनी को आगे बढ़ाता है। सर, आज इस सभा में आपने 10 प्रस्ताव रखे हैं, मैं उनका अनुमोदन करता हूँ। विशेषतः प्रस्ताव नंबर 3, 4, 8 और 9, 10 का विशेष अनुमोदन करता हूँ और उम्मीद करता हूँ कि पारित होने के बाद उनका मैं जो नए डायरेक्टर्स आएंगे उनका परामर्श और अनुभव मेरे बोर्ड को मिलेगा और कंपनी को आगे बढ़ाने में सहायक मिलेगा। सर, एक बात और कहना चाहता हूँ सर, आपके दिशा निर्देश में टीएस टीम ने बहुत अच्छा युद्ध स्तर पर परस्यू किया शेयर होल्डर के साथ, बैलेंस शीट भेजी, परस्यू किया, लिंक आया और मीटिंग से पहले भी करा। तो सर, बहुत अच्छी आज की इवेंट है, एक यादगार सुबह की शुरुआत, मेरे आदरणीय चेयरमैन साहब की स्पीच और आज की मीटिंग का, इसके लिए मैं आपको शुभकामनाएं देता हूं। आने वाला समय आपको एक नई ऊंचाई पे लेके इसी आशा और विश्वास के साथ नमस्कार, जय हिंद।
जय हिंद। नेक्स्ट उत्कर्ष जी, कैन यू प्लीज करेक्ट मिस्टर विपिन जैन?
Mr. Jain,
Mr.
Yeah, good morning, Namaskar, Chairman sir.
नमस्कार.
Yeah, thanks for giving me an opportunity to live interact with you at this AGM. This is something wonderful for me. I am shareholder of the BHEL for the last 15, 16 years and seeing a consistent growth and value. Sir, my brief query to you is, can you please highlight the orders booked during the year 24-25 and how the implementation also? Because this tariff issue is hovering around the world and everybody is impacted due to this tariff issue. So finally, thanks again and good luck to you, BHEL and all team members, particularly the Secretariat Department. Thanks again, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Utkarsh, can you please connect Mr. Santosh Kumar Saraf? नहीं, उत्कर्ष जी, I think some sound is coming.
सर, वीडियो ऑन करिए ना, उनको बोलिए उत्कर्ष जी को वीडियो के लिए देंगे.
sure, sir. Just one moment.
Yeah.
हाँ, ओके सर.
I have allowed them to open their cameras. Sir, please, Mr. Saraf, can you please open your camera? You are
गेट. माननीय सभापति जी, स्थिर निर्देशक मंडल के सदस्यगण, मेरी आवाज आ रही है ना सर?
जी, आ रही है.
माननीय सभापति जी, उपस्थित निर्देशक मंडल के सदस्यगण, अधिकारीगण और कर्मचारीगण, मैं संतोष कुमार सराफ कलकत्ता से आप सभी को राम राम कहता हूँ. आशा करता हूँ कि आप अच्छे स्वास्थ्य में होंगे सर. सर, आप जितने भी हमारे कर्मचारी भाई बहन हैं, उनका मैं सबसे पहले आभार प्रकट करना चाहूँगा, जिनकी कड़ी मेहनत का फल है कि आज हमारी कंपनी इतना अच्छा रिजल्ट दे रही है. उसके साथ में सर, उन कर्मचारियों की फैमिली का भी आभार प्रकट करना चाहूँगा, जो सदा बैकबोन के रूप में उनके साथ में खड़ी रहती है, जिसे पूर्ण क्षमता से वो हमारी कंपनी में योगदान देते हैं सर. सर, मैं सेक्रेटरी उनकी टीम का भी आभार प्रकट करना चाहूँगा कि जो सदा टच में रहते हैं, हर मिनट हमें कहते कैसे क्या मीटिंग करना है, उनका भी आभार प्रकट करता हूँ सर. सबसे बड़ी बात तो ये है सर, आपने जो बैलेंस शीट आपके CFO ने बनाई है और आपके मैनेजमेंट जो बनाई है, वो ऐसी बैलेंस शीट हमें उसमें कोई पॉइंट ही नहीं मिल रहा पूछने के लिए. तो मैं आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा सर, अगली बार CFO साहब को बोलिएगा एक पॉइंट हम लोग के लिए रख दे, क्योंकि फिर मीटिंग में आएंगे और नहीं पूछेंगे तो अच्छा है. या फिर सेक्रेटरी साहब को बोलिएगा कि हमें फोन करके बता दे ये पॉइंट सराफ जी आपके लिए रखा है, इससे आप चेयरमैन से प्रश्न कर लीजिएगा. और सर, जैसे है कि निमंत्रण पर जाते खाना बहुत अच्छा बनता है, सब कुछ बनता है, फिर भी हम कहते हैं सर पान सुपारी है क्या. तो वही बात, आपकी इतनी अच्छी बैलेंस शीट है, फिर भी मैं एक दो प्रश्न करना चाहूँगा, इसको आप अन्यथा मत लीजिएगा. एक तो सर, मेरे को ये पता लगा ना अपनी कंपनी की, एक सेकेंड, एक तो ये पता लगा अपनी कंपनी की ESG रेटिंग क्या है सर, इसके बारे में जरूर बताइएगा कि ESG रेटिंग क्या है, उसका स्कोर क्या है, और अगर हमारी ESG रेटिंग अच्छी है और स्कोर अच्छा है तो इसको हम किस तरह हमारी कंपनी के बेनिफिट के लिए यूटिलाइज कर सकते हैं सर. क्योंकि कई कंपनी आजकल क्या है, ESG जो है, ESG बोर्ड निकाल रही है, ग्रीन बोर्ड निकाल रही है. मैं समझता हूँ इस तरह अगर पैसा उठाएंगे अपने लोग, ये पैसा अपने डेवलपमेंट में काम में आ सकता है. इसके बारे में जरूर विचार करिएगा सर। सर एक ये कि अपना कार्बन इमिशन लास्ट हमने कितना रिड्यूस किया है और जीरो कार्बन इमिशन का हमारा क्या टारगेट है, इसके बारे में भी बताने तो जरूर बताइएगा सर। एक सर रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी का जमाना है, तो हमारी जहाँ फैक्ट्रियाँ है या जहाँ हमारा प्रोडक्शन सेंटर है और हमारी ऑफिसेज है, वहाँ आपने रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी की क्या व्यवस्था की है? क्या सोलर पैनल या विंड पावर की व्यवस्था की है तो बताइएगा सर। और ये अपना जो बिजली की जरूरत पड़ती है, उसमें कितनी बिजली हम अपनी इंटरनल सोर्स से मिलती है सर, इसके बारे में जरूर बताने का कोशिश करिएगा सर। एक सर जैसे पॉलिटिकल सिचुएशन बहुत खराब चल रही है, ट्रम्प साहब का डेली ट्रम्प आता है, जैसे हम लोग ताश में ट्रम्प करते हैं ना, तो ऐसे डेली सुबह शाम नए नए ट्रम्प आते हैं सर। तो इस सिचुएशन को टैकल करने के लिए कि कभी भी कहते 25%, कभी 50%, कभी कहते 1 महीने के लिए हमने टाल दिया, कभी 3 महीने के लिए, तो हमें तो इसके लिए रेडी होना पड़ेगा सर। तो मैं चाहूंगा कि मैनेजमेंट पहले से प्लान और प्लान बी बनाए, कैसी सिचुएशन किस तरह से अपना कंपनी का इंटरेस्ट प्रोटेक्ट करके रखेंगे, इसके बारे में जरूर विचार करिए सर। और प्लान कहूंगा कि पहले से प्लान बनाइए सर, ज्यादा कुछ नहीं। आप सभी को फाइनेंशियल 25-26 की शुभकामना देता हूँ और भगवान से हाथ जोड़ के प्रार्थना करता हूँ फाइनेंशियल 25-26 हमारे जितने भी डायरेक्टर भाई बहन हैं, जितने हमारे कर्मचारी भाई बहन अधिकारी भाई बहन, उनके लिए हेल्दी वेल्दी और प्रोस्पेक्ट सेफ्टी के साथ व्यतीत होगा सर। सर आने वाले राष्ट्रीय त्योहार की और आपके पर्सनल त्योहार भी जो होते हैं अपनी फैमिली के होते हैं, उनकी भी शुभकामना देता हूँ और भगवान से प्रार्थना करता हूँ ये त्योहार आपकी जिंदगी में हमारी जिंदगी में आनंद और खुशियाँ लेके आए सर। सर बीसी मीटिंग जरूर रखिए। देखिए मैं कलकत्ते से हूँ, तो आज बीसी मीटिंग है, तो आपके प्रति हमारे कर्मचारी जो अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं उनके प्रति आभार प्रकट करने का मौका मिल रहा है सर। ऐसा बीसी मीटिंग जरूर रखिएगा। लास्ट में आप सभी का आभार प्रकट करते हुए, मॉडरेटर का आभार प्रकट करते हुए अपना वक्तव्य समाप्त करता हूँ। जय हिंद, जय भारत, राम राम, हाथ जोड़ के राम राम।
Ram Ram Saab ji.
धन्यवाद।
Moderator, can you please connect to Mr. Shailendra Pandey?
Yes, sir. Just one moment. I'm audible, sir?
Yes,
Yeah.
please. Yes, please.
Yeah. You may open your camera also, sir.
I think camera is already working. Okay, just give me a second. Is it okay now?
Yes, please.
Yeah. So, sir, first of all, at the outset of this 61st annual general meeting of the company BHEL, I would like to convey my sincere thanks to the respective chairman, all the directors, compliance officer, and the company secretary for giving me an opportunity to express my view before you. So my question is before you that what is the driving force of the company and the management for the growth of the business in near future? And there is a supplement question along with this. Since we have seen that across the globe that the ESG is a major, uh, topic nowadays. So as a power sector and the energy related company, and we have a long history, I may say that almost 60 years we are serving to the nation for providing energy and everything. So how we are aligned to, to target and achieve the ESG goal in near future, maybe next 5 year and 10 year. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shailendra ji.
Thank you.
Please connect, moderator, please connect Mr. Abhay Sharma.
Mr. Abhay, you may open your camera. You are already unmuted. Please go ahead and ask your question.
Good morning, fellow shareholders,
Good morning.
management, and the board of directors. I, Abhay Sharma. It is both privilege and responsibility to appear before you as a shareholder of Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited. With due respect, sir, my question is, what is the status of coal to chemical business initiative of BHEL?
Thank you, Mr. Abe. We'll come back.
Thanks. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, Utkarsh ji, please connect with Mr. Rakesh Jarath.
Sure, sir. One moment. Mr. Mr. Jarath, you are unmuted. You may please go ahead and ask your question.
Namaskar,
Namaskar.
CMD sir, members on the board, CS Chavda ji. Company is doing well. My best wishes to all BHEL employees, all BHEL family. Without wasting time, my question is, what are the key diversification areas for the company, sir? I just wanted to know. And I will conclude my best wishes to CS department, especially very cooperative and knowledgeable team. And best wishes to BHEL for all future projects. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Rakesh. Moderator, please connect with Garima Kharbanda, madam.
On the dais and my fellow shareholder, this side Garima Kharbanda. It is indeed matter of pride to be associated with BHEL, and this is a symbol of energy excellence for decades. My question is, what step has undertaken to reduce material cost and increase overall profitability?
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you.
We'll come back. Moderator, please connect with Mr. Sachin Baid.
Mr. Baid, you are unmuted. You may open your camera and ask your question.
Yeah, hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you, the management of BHEL, for providing me this opportunity to ask the question on this occasion of the 61st AGM. So I wanted to know about the thermal power orders which the company has been receiving, and how favorable are these orders going to be overall for the company?
Okay, Mr.
Okay,
Sachin,
thank
we'll
you.
come back. Yeah, moderator, please connect with Mr. Shanat Kumar Shukla. Utkarsh ji, please connect Mr. Shanat Kumar Shukla. Yeah.
Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, Mr.
Yes,
Shukla.
please.
Yeah.
Good morning, Chairman, sir, and respected board member. I'm Shraddha Kumar Shukla, a proud shareholder of BHEL. Over the year, BHEL has constantly played a crucial role in powering India's growth and supporting infrastructure needs. However, execution remains a key factor. My question is, what are the steps being undertaken to improve execution? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Shukla.
Thank you.
Yeah. Moderator, please connect with Mr. Naveen Jain.
Good morning, respected Chairman, sir, and distinguished member of Board of Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited.
Good morning.
I would like to congratulate all of you for getting such a fantastic result and securing such a big orders that will boost the overall financials of the company in the coming years. And my only questions to respected board members and education team, that as by my understanding, what are the initiatives that the BHEL team is taking to improve its or cope up with its modern facilities? Because I understand that very old plant facilities with BHEL, and how the company is getting to get rid of such kind of by implementing modern facilities in their plants. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Sir, we have heard all the speaker shareholders, and now, so you can just.
Yeah, I have taken note of all the views and queries raised by our esteemed shareholders and will be responding to the same after a short break of 5 minutes. Welcome again. First of all, let me humbly submit that we are really happy as a board members that our shareholders are very actively connected with BHL. Thank you once again. And whatever shareholders have asked the questions about the operations of the company, I would just like to summarize that what are the major things, and then I will answer the answers. First is key highlights of the order booking for 24-25. Major thermal orders where BHL has a favorable position. Business growth drivers for the next 3 to 4 quarters. Company's main diversification areas. Current status of BHL's coal to chemical business initiative. Measures to improve execution, project execution. Actions taken to reduce material cost and boost profitability. Steps to upgrade and modernize BHEL facilities. BHEL's ESG rating score and its potential benefits for the company. BHEL's carbon emission reduction targets. Current installed capacity, renewable energy installed capacity. Tariff related geographical issues, its impact on BHEL and mitigation measures. These are the what I write, I summarize the questions whatever shareholders are asked, and I want to respond one by one these queries. Order inflow for financial year 24-25 stood at rupees 92,535 crores, with 76,930 crores from the thermal sector, 11,001 crores from the industry, including the Nagpur-Khavda HVDC project. Further, BHEL is also favorably priced in 6.9 gigawatt tenders, including NTPC Darlipalli Stage 2 and NTPC Telangana Stage 3. Regarding business outlooks, opportunities continues in the thermal sector with steady demand from utilities and IPPs. Transmission sectors are growing, and in the first quarter, one more HVDC order was secured in 25-26 for Fatehpur Badla. Defense indigenization and modernization of rail systems are also opening doors for the company. On diversification, BHEL is pursuing opportunities in defense, rail transportation, transmission, nuclear, and coal to chemical. Our joint venture with Coal India, BCGCL, has received approval for a 2,000 tons per day ammonium nitrate plant using Indian high ash coal. For project execution, steps taken include centralized procurement of steel, vendor liquidity support, manpower incentives at sites, and standardization of engineering and ENC processes to ensure timely deliverables. We have further strengthened our execution by engaging a reputed external project management consultants to support and sharpen our project teams. In cost reduction, direct material initiatives have reduced the material cost to gross turnover by more than 3%. On modernization, CapEx is being undertaken in defense, transportation, and transmission and transportation manufacturing, including augmentation of our SRGM and transformer facilities. On ESG sustainability, carbon emissions, renewable energy capacity, and related aspects, BHEL as a CPSC fully complies with all the government directives. I request shareholders to kindly refer to the annual report for the comprehensive disclosures and connect with our investor relationship department for any additional clarifications. And lastly, geopolitical tariff issues have no significant impact on BHEL. In summary, your company stands on a strong foundation of a record order book, stable demand in the thermal segment, rising opportunities in transmission, and ongoing diversification into defense, rail, nuclear, and coal to chemical. Our execution focus has been sharpened with vendor support, material cost efficiencies, and modernization programs to continue to strengthen the competitiveness. While challenges exist in market environment, your company is well prepared to deliver value through disciplined operations, strong capacities across product lines, and responsible governance. We remain grateful for the continued trust of shareholders. Now I will take up the queries raised by the shareholders in advance and ask Company Secretary to read the queries.
Yes, sir. I'll read the queries raised by the shareholders in advance. First is, where you see the light at the end of the tunnel, what will be the growth triggers in the first and second half? What specific strategies does the company plan to implement to sustain its growth momentum and further increase its market share in coming years? Please give the production capacity utilization figures in percentage for the month of April, May, and June 24. What was the capacity utilization last year and last 5 years on moving average basis? How many employees we have sacked, hired and salary cut in percentage if any? What are the new innovations and new product launches did after April 1 and what's the response so far? How is the company investing in research and development or innovation to stay ahead of the competition and address emerging market trends? What is the cost cutting initiatives and production enhancement activity done by the management? How much salary cut was taken by the management? What is the view of the management going forward? Sustainability of profit earning growth will remain a challenge in the coming quarters. What are the management efforts to improve working capital to sales ratio, ROC, net debt to EBITDA multiple, OPM, debtors days and interest coverage ratio? What are the management efforts to improve company image through investor relation, exercise like con call, quarterly presentations and meeting global investors? Please provide the details of parties in other current and non-current liabilities. Please let me know the details of our contingent liabilities and if the CS can arrange a video call with the legal head to learn the perspective in detail. What are the management efforts to reduce other expenses, legal professional charges and audit fees? What are the credentials that the new and existing directors are bringing on the table to take the company to next phase of growth or to guide the new generation? Is the appointment being done after checking all the new amendments under clause 49? What is the policy related to dividend in our company, as most of the senior citizens only depend on that? Where you see the industry in the next 3 years and where our company will be placed within the industry as other players are more proactive and prudent? CMD sir is now requested to reply to these queries, sir.
Yeah, thank you. On recovery timelines and growth triggers, the strength of BHEL lies in large executable order book. Demand from the thermal segment with already very good market share, steady opportunities in transmission and prospects in defense and rail provides continuity of business. On capacity utilization, BHEL has adequate manufacturing capacity in the thermal segment to handle current orders averaging around 8 to 10 gigawatt annually. By outsourcing non-critical operations, additional capacity has been created. In addition, BHEL has very good manufacturing capacity in transformers, hydro turbines, gas turbines, motors and industrial equipment. On employees, 150 were hired and 19 separated during the last year and no salary cuts were made either for management or other employees. On innovations and new products, the information is available at Annexure 6 of the annual report, page 149 to 150. On cost control and production enhancement, operational expenses have been reduced to 8.4% of revenue in financial year 24-25 against 8.7% in financial year 23-24. Measures include procurement consolidation, vendor support, efficiency in execution, and optimization of inventory levels. On financial ratios, efforts continue to strengthen them by focusing on faster debtor realization, use of operating leverage, and favorable supplier payment terms. On investors' relation, BHEL regularly interacts with research analysts and investors and shares supplementary information each quarter along with the results. Details of liabilities are disclosed in the annual report, page 213 to 222. Shareholders seeking more details are welcome to contact investors' relations. On directors, their credentials are available in the company's website and explanatory notes to this meeting. Their appointments comply fully with statutory requirements. On dividends, the policy is published on the website and a link is provided in the annual report, page 23. On industry outlook, detailed information is available in the management discussion and analysis section of annual report. Esteemed shareholders, the wide-ranging queries you have raised reflect your deep engagement with the company's affairs. While specific numbers and forward strategies are available in the annual report, I would like to emphasize that BHEL enters this period with a large executable order book, adequate capacity across thermal and industrial product lines, cost discipline that has already delivered measurable results, and robust systems to strengthen financial ratios and governance. Our efforts in innovation, diversification, and investor relations are directed towards building long-term reliance. We remain respectful to your expectations and assure you that the company's focus will continue to be on the execution excellence, financial prudence, and sustained stakeholder value creation. We deeply value the questions and suggestions of shareholders. Some queries not directly related to the today's agenda will be addressed separately through email, and shareholders are always welcome to engage with our investors relation team for further details. Now I request Shri Krishna Kumar Thakur, Director HR, to propose vote of thanks.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed shareholders, members of the board, and my fellow colleagues. As we conclude this annual general meeting, it is my great honor and privilege to deliver the vote of thanks. First and foremost, I extend our sincere gratitude to our privileged shareholders who have spared their valuable time for attending this 61st annual general meeting of the company through video conferencing mode. We are grateful for the opportunity to serve our shareholders and for the valuable feedback that helps us to improve for better solutions. I also thank our respected CMD, government nominee directors, independent directors, and fellow functional directors for being present in the meeting and making it successful. A special thanks to the government nominee directors and other administrative ministry officials who have supported the company throughout the year in our journey of growth. I would also like to convey my gratitude to our auditors and scrutinizers for attending the AGM. This event of conducting AGM through video conferencing is organized in-house, so I thank all our in-house event organizers, that is company secretariat, corporate communication, corporate HR and administration, corporate strategic management, corporate digital transformation department, and all other departments, support staff directly or indirectly associated with this event, who have left no stone unturned to make this event of conducting AGM through video conferencing a success. Let us all carry forward this spirit of collaboration, innovation, growth, and progress that is defining the BHEL of today. I once again thank our shareholders for your enduring support and patronage, and I am sure that with our inevitable endeavor, determined efforts, and your resolute support, BHEL will achieve further dimensions of excellence and success. Thank you.